Hey, Tanya Rochelle. So the topic is relationships keep you from exceeding in life if not picked right. So this has been a topic that has came up far too many times. So let me get into it. Okay. So I'm an entrepreneur, as you know. Um, and a lot of times, a lot of ladies, even men, when you decide to work for yourself or start a business and you start doing things differently than your mate, um, maybe doing, maybe you're not on the same page, which is red flag number one. And then so you started out together, you started out working together, and then you got the notion to, hey, I want to do better, I want to have my own business, blah blah blah, and then you start drastically changing. And so now you're building your business, you're starting to communicate with more people, you have to talk to people, you've got to pick up the phone, you've got to meet with people, you got to email and text people. There's a lot of communicating things that you have to do when you're building a business, because businesses are not so much about I have a business, but businesses are more nowadays about building relationships with people and collaborations. And when you have that spouse or that significant other who's not on the same page, who may be insecure for whatever reason. I was just looking at a post on Facebook from some little boy. He says that if a dude can get a conversation out of his girl, then he can have her. Well, see, it's that type of ignorance right there. You know, that's the thing right there. People think that because I'm possessive, because I'm jealous, they think that's love. No, that's exactly what it is. It's possession and jealousy, and that's going to lead to brokenness. And if that person is not willing to work with you while you're on your journey to starting your business, then find you somebody else. I know you probably wasn't looking for that answer, but find you somebody else, because there are too many people in this world for you to not excel in what it is that you want to do. If it's freedom, whatever it is, there's too many people in the world for you to sit back and be worried about somebody who's trying to keep you broke. And that's really ultimately the bottom line. Have you ever heard that saying where if who you surround yourself with is very important. Your circle should be so small. Your circle should only consist of people who are for you, rooting for you, working for you, supporting you. There's no time for negativity. There's no time for insecurity. There's no time for none of that garbage, because that's going to throw the whole dynamics of everything off. Here it is. I'm working to achieve, and you're working to, say some kind of slick remark that's not going to help at all. So that's just, take that into consideration. It's hard enough being an entrepreneur. It's hard enough taking that jump, that leap, to get into your own thing, building that business up, talking to people, putting yourself out there, to now you don't want to talk to people because you're like, oh my God, I'm going to have this argument. I'm going to have this fight with this person. That person probably ain't paying your bills. Okay. That person probably is even if they are, that should not, I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. And that's crazy. Yeah. I appreciate concern, support. I feel like I have a very good support system. I have people in my circle who actually care about me, who actually help support and, make sure I'm taking care of myself, make sure I'm not working too hard or anything like that. But the moment when you get people who, who are you talking to? To me, I call that broke stuff. Who you texting? Okay, well, I have a business. I'm going to be talking to people all the time. I shouldn't even have to explain that. And if I have to explain that, I'm with the wrong person. Those are just my 2 cents. Because when it comes to building your brand, building your business, that's serious. A relationship, it can be, I can find another one. But a business, and really getting into what you have going on with your life, that's no, that's not, I'm not sacrificing that. I'm not sacrificing that. I'll sacrifice the relationship. I'll do that for success, for, me to um, evolve to the next level. It's like, to me, you see that I'm on the path to success. I say, jump on and enjoy the ride. Help us grow great together instead of sitting back with the little slick remarks, saying those things. I mean, fellas, especially to your women, your ladies, that making those little comments and stuff, it affects her. It's going to affect her performance. It's going to affect her confidence. It's going to affect everything. And that's not fair, and the moment she realizes that, she gonna leave your ass. If she ain't weak, she gonna leave your ass and she gonna start over with somebody who's gonna support her, or she gonna do it by herself. But somebody with some sense gonna say, you know what, I see this lady is doing things, I need to help her. Let me help her. Some guy's gonna come and invest in her, and it's just gonna be over. So if you wanna you might want to take my advice on that one, because this is ridiculous. It's the last thing, and I'm gonna let you go. I talked with two ladies. Me and my son were together. Talked with two ladies at their job about what we're doing. Invited them out to our workshops. My son says, well, my mom's gonna contact you, because I probably shouldn't call your phone. And the girl says, yeah, please don't call my phone. My boyfriend is like really stupid and ignorant. Both of them were saying the same exact thing. And I said, oh my gosh, this is like common. This is something people have grown to think is okay. It's not okay. It is not okay. This will solve the problem. If you have a problem with me looking for a opportunity and being in an opportunity that's going to allow me to better myself, better my income, better my lifestyle and everything, if you have a problem with that, then this is how much money I need all my bills paid, I need to be able to travel, you need to be able to replace it. And if they can't replace it, then they need to shut up and just keep doing what you're doing. And if they can't deal with it, find somebody else. But make sure you make your money first before you make any moves, like that. But you go where you are appreciated and not tolerated. It's just my 2 cents. I hope that helps. Take care.